Hello everybody, it's Darcy Mays. I've come to do a little tutorial on the fold over tag and also the double envelope that I do, like so, because a few of you are not sure about it. Plus I make a tag pocket out of this as well, so which I'll show you how to do that. Here's what I mean with exactly the same envelope, and I've made it into a tag pocket, so you can put all your tags in like that. So I'll show you how to do that today. Right, I've cut out the tag from here, from the page, and all you have to do with this one is fold it over. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still cut these out and use as tags, but this is what I use it as a flip tag, so I just measure the corners of that, fold it over, and then I'm going to sew this one, but you don't have to sew. So all I'm going to do is put glue down the middle because I'm going to sew it. So make sure it's lined up a little bit better than that. And then I'll fold it over. I've drew all these by hand, so sometimes they don't line up, and I just cut them off after I folded it. I mean, I sort of drew them on the computer, but by hand, so that's that. Right, I'm going to go and sew that a minute. There we go, all sewn up. So what I'll do now is just ink the edges up. Like so. Don't have to do this, but I do. I quite like it. I love inking up, and I think if you haven't cut it perfectly straight and you ink up the edges, no one would know. You don't see it. I just think it adds a bit of definition as well to the tag. Also dulling the white thread I use. Well, it's not this cream I use, but I still think it needs dulling a bit. And then I will use and line up and make the hole, which is and reinforce the holes of these. These have been tea stained as well, so, and that's tea stain I'm using on the edges on that one because it's quite a light design and I didn't want to go too dark. I go through so many of those. My gosh. I actually got the punch now, but I'm going to use these up before I use the punch, or else I'll be left with loads, won't I? So I'm not going to get the punch out until I've finished that, which I'll show you the punch. It's that one there. I think it's We Are Memory Keepers. I'm sure it is, because that's definitely their colour. So I actually can't remember. So how well it works, I have no idea. Let's have a look. Okay. There it is. There we go, that's fine. What I'm going to do though is I use the sticker sheets and cut those out. So, and then they're ready, they'll be all sticky, won't they? So, but it's how fiddly it is taking the sticky back off. You know, that's because this is quite easy because it's shiny. So we shall see. If it's fiddly, I will be buying more of those. But anyway, right, so that's the tag done, and then I'll fold that in half. I usually give that a good crease there and ink up that bit as well, even though you don't see it because that's in the signature. There we go. And then I'll show you what I mean, how it goes in here. I would say, I think it's that way. That's better. Okay. And then just sew that in. That's it. So you can do that with any of the pages, you know. I mean, once you've got one of these, just use it as a template and use it in your other kits. You know, that's the sort of thing I would do. So that's that done. Right, and now on to the envelope. Which again, that's it. So what I first do is, if you use thicker card, I suggest you score these lines, but because this is just paper, I don't need to. And I've printed on the back. That's one of my coffee stain pages, and I've just printed. So, and I just fold them. And if you want to decorate, because these aren't, they're not a huge flap for the envelope, because I couldn't fit it in basically on the A4 page, I would, before you put assembly the envelope, I would decorate it, because I just find it easier to do it first. Right, just fold those in. And because the flaps, when it goes over, which I'll just show you in a minute, right, you see it's not a very big flap, so if you added a little bit of lace onto that, you can do it after as well, but if you've done it now and wanted to sew it on, you know, you could put that on, so that makes a bigger flap. Right, so all we do now is, this is the top part. Fold that in half, matching up as well as you can, like so, like so, and then glue the edges if it's not dripping out like it is. There we go. Just clean off that nozzle because it's got a bit grubby. Sometime today be nice glue. There we go. So that's all you do is run a bead of glue along that bit there. And that one. Yeah, get this. Just lay that out. And then you line this up. You line that up in the middle. There, to adjust a little bit there. If there's a little bit of a overhang, then just trim it off. Like I said, it's all been drawn by hand, and then that's that. So anything that sticks over, just cut it off. As you don't cut through the envelope. If you point away from the envelope, you'll be fine. Just do it nice and careful. There we go. And then I suggest you ink up. I've already pre-done those bits first, but the rest of it can be inked up after. So that is your envelope, and put those, you can put them either in a place like that, you can leave that open if you wanted, so it's just a tuck spot, or you could use it as an envelope. Like I say, if that's on, they tend to stay down a bit better as well, because there's definitely not enough there, for me anyway. I would use that there, or you could leave them open, and also they can go in the centre. That's my centre at the moment. This will change, but so that's the centre. So again, they look nice that way as well. So what I would do if putting it in the centre is I wouldn't put the top on, which I'll do another one now and just show you how to do it with using it in the centre of the signature. At the moment, those are for that area. Yeah. So I'll just get another one for you and do that one as well. Right then. If you want to, this double envelope here that we've just done, if you want it in the centre of the signature and you don't mind your strings showing, then you actually sew it in as such. But I would like that bit stained up in the middle normally, just a bit like that, just to give it a bit of definition. I hope I wasn't too close then. Right, so then you would sew it in as normal, but if you want it hidden, all the strings, then this one hasn't been tea stained or anything because it's just an example. I would sew it in open like that, and then you've got your strings in, and then to hide them you would put that over the top like that. But make sure that everything is done to this envelope before you sew it in, because like add in the lace, and I know you can stick it, but if you wanted to sew it on then you would have to do it before. So you would do that, sew it in as normal, and then after it's sewn in you put that on the top and that will cover your strings. Okay, so that's that version. Now we're going to go on with the tag pocket that I do. Right, let's have a look, which is this one here. And all I do to start it is I would fold over that way, a bit like doing the flip tag. Yeah, so we'll do that. Okay, and then I will cut the triangle out here. It's like so. And I guess, you know, if you're a measurer, then please measure, and you're like that, you see. Okay, then make sure we ink up those bits there. Okay, and also I would ink up here. And I would fold it the other way and ink up the other side too. Okay, and now all I do, I mean, is I sew down here, but again, you don't have to if you don't want to. So I'll just go and sew down the centre line there, and then get back to you. Here we are. So all I done was sew down there, and you've got a tag pocket now, which again can be put in anywhere in the journal. But I would make sure before you do that, this is really flattened here. Okay, which I don't know where my bone fold has gone. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's my little triangles. So I would make sure that's all nicely flattened. It just lays better in your signature if you do that. So that can either go like that, anywhere, and then you have it the other side as well, like so, or it can go in the centre. Here, and then you would put tags in. I've done it so that these, you know, you can do it so you close them, but I actually quite like that look. So I've left it open, and it's the right size to be able to do that. So, and then these tags just keep the envelope top open because they're slightly bigger, and they should be. There you go. Oh, yeah, that's it. When that's sewn in, those won't slip right the way down. So, I mean, you can stitch down there if you wanted to as well, but I haven't. So they go in there like so. There we go, and that will be your centre pocket. Okay, well that's it, I think. Yeah, I've done everything, I think, what was asked of me. So again, thank you very much for watching, and speak to you shortly. Bye bye.